A few days ago. Though for a while I wasn't sure I was coming.
Mum sort of lost it last week. Said Ginny and I had no business going back to Hogwarts. It's too dangerous.
Oh, come on.
She's not alone. Even my parents and their muggles know something bad's happening.
Anyway, Dad stepped in, told her she was being balmy, and it took a few days, but she came round.
But this is Hogwarts we're talking about. It's Dumbledore. What could be safer?
There's been a lot of talk recently that Dumbledore's got a bit old.
What rubbish. Well, he's only... What is he?
150? Give or take a few years?
Hello, we're here at the beautiful Garden Inn. This is John.
That's John Delia.
I'm Al McGee, and this is YEticket.com, your entertainment ticket.
Oh, our new website's up, man. It looks really cool.
Oh, that's right, yeah. So when you go there to YEticket.com, check it out and let us know what you think of it. Well, we just saw a movie called the Harry Potter. Yeah, and the Half-Blood Prince.
This is the sixth in the series.
Yeah.
The fifth, of course, is Order of the Phoenix. And, you know, here we are in the middle of a movie that I am not too excited about. I liked the movie, but I didn't get excited. There wasn't enough action for me. But there was a lot of love story involved. There was a
teenage romance, and you know the characters are growing up now.
Yes, they are.
You know, and they're in high school. Well, school. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't say high school.
They're advanced into high school, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is their year before the end. Next year is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this morning I'm going to be putting you all through a few drills just to assess your strengths. Quiet, please.
Shut it!
Thanks. All right. Now then, remember, just because you made the team last year does not guarantee you a spot this year. Is that clear? Good.
Oh, feelings, Weasley, all right?
How's feelings?
Yeah, I'll be going out for keeper as well. It's something personal.
Really? Strapping guy like you've got more of a beater's build, don't you think? Keepers need to be quick, agile.
I like my chances. Say, think you could introduce me to your friend Granger? Wouldn't mind getting on a first-name basis, know what I mean?
You've seen them grow up. In fact, I recommend you go back and look at the last five to see that progression of age.
Yep.
See why Voldemort is who he is and why they are so incensed with doing away with the with him. So
and I kind of agree with you. Like you say, I enjoyed the film. I mean, I really liked it, but I wasn't excited about it. But it did bring Harry Potter to the real world because it showed the real world, like London, things happening there that the witches did. And also, they did talk about good and evil. And, there was also an article from the Vatican where they said they enjoyed the movie because Harry Potter now is talking about good and evil. I said, the Vatican, why they want to mention something about a film?
Yes. Now, given the circumstances, I've had to make other arrangements.
Have you?
Yes. Why?
Well, I just thought, seeing as neither of us can go with who we'd really like to, we should go together as friends.
Why didn't I think of that?
Who are you going with?
It's a surprise. Anyway, it's you we've got to worry about. You can't just take anyone. See that girl over there? That's Romilda Vane. Apparently she's trying to smuggle you a love potion.
Really?
Hey! She's only interested in you because she thinks you're the chosen one.
But I am the chosen one. Okay, sorry. Kidding.
There's a new character. Who was it?
Actually, it's Jim Broadbent. He's a very famous actor. You've probably seen him. When you see him, you'll see he was in a lot of movies you've probably seen. And he plays Slughorn. And what happens is Dumbledore actually kidnaps Harry Potter, and they go and they visit him because they want to encourage him to come back to the college and teach, or back to Hogwarts and teach.
Right.
And at the school, because he knows some information, he knows he's got this secret deep down in him
About the Dark Lord.
about the Dark Lord,
Yeah.
and he wants to get that out of him. Yeah. So he feels that Harry Potter can do this for him, and that's basically where and that's the beginning of the movie. Then it goes into the reasons why he's trying to get the Dark Lord, and also they go back in time and look at the Dark Lord when he was a kid and growing up, and that, to me, was the best part of the movie, because they had a couple of real new actors and new to come in and play the parts.
Really?
Yeah, he reminded me of in Damien Omen Part 2. You know, that look on that kid?
Yeah.
That's what he looked like to me. I'm telling you, this kid was really good in the part.
For me, though, I was entertained by this movie because it explained a lot more to me, because I don't read the books. But other people who read the books, I was listening to their comments about what they left out, what they should have put in, things like that. I don't read the book. I only like the movie, so I'm only going by what I see in the movies. That's why I was entertained by that.
But again, I thought in this particular case, Ron Weasley is more of a buffoon in this movie. I sort of felt a little bit bad for him, but you did need that comical aspect to the movie, because it was getting too dark.
Beautiful, isn't it? The moon.
Divine. Had ourselves a little late night snack, did we?
It was on your bed, the box. I just thought I'd try one.
Or 20.
I can't stop thinking about her, Harry.
Honestly, I reckon she was starting to annoy you.
She could never annoy me. I think I love her.
Well, brilliant.
Do you think she knows I exist?
I bloody well hope so. She's been snogging you for 3 months.
Snogging? Who are you talking about?
Who are you talking about?
Romilda, of course. Romilda Vane.
Okay, very funny. Dad, what's that for?
It's no joke.
Of a drama. It was,
Well, that's why I liked it, the last one, because it was dark. For me, I liked that, and it made it more adult. Well, how many palm trees you get this?
I'm giving it 4 palm trees. I mean, I will say to you that there is a problem for those who read the book, and there is a problem in the way that if you go to see a lot of action, you're not going to go see it all. And that's my really only, thing about this movie. It was an excellent movie. 4 stars is a very good. 4 palm trees is a big number to give.
Yeah, from us. Well, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to give it 4 palm trees because I was entertained. I liked the way they explained the characters. I liked the character development. I did like the little, teenage love and things like that. And I liked the way they went back in time, with Tom Riddle, Lord Voldemort, and I enjoyed all that, and Dumbledore. But I just didn't like the ending of it because I had a few little problems with it. But, that's Harry Potter, and I enjoyed it. This is David Yates. This is second Harry Potter. But, his first Harry Potter movie that he directed, that was his first movie he ever directed. He's a television director. He came from British TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I didn't particularly care for his directing in this movie. I liked it. I'm a Chris Columbus fan. I thought he was the best ever. I loved all the fun stuff, the growing up and how he
right.
But Yates is dark, and
Well, they got him for the last 2.
I know.
Yeah.
He's going to get. It's going to get darker yet.
Yeah. We'll see we'll see what happens. But and I agree with you on some of the things you said about him. Some things he didn't make it fun, but some things he didn't make it fun. Well, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. You'll figure out who the prince is once the prince identifies himself, and you're gonna say, him, her. I said him, her, so I can throw you off. So you know. I'm Al McGee.
I'm John Delia.
And this is YETicket.com, your entertainment ticket. So keep watching us every day.
And the day after.
Half-Blood Prince. You know anybody with some half-blood?
No, I don't know. What is half-blood?
I don't know.
You have half-blood and half-water? I always want half-blood. Well, you're only half a blood. Oh, well.